Previously in the full split.
Oh my goodness, and Space Station take the first regional event.
Justin, does he kill the ball? He does, and NRG absolutely slapped.
Atomic keeps it high, is missed anywhere to be seen. There he is, with the buzzer beater.
Space Station have done it. They are your North American ball major champions.
In full, Space Station Gaming finished the split with a bang by emerging victorious in the North American Major. The days of the full split Swiss format were now gone though, and instead, winter was good old double elimination. Lose 2 lives, you're out of here.
With SSG's desk stander honor-in-chief Rettles adding lighter fluid to the dying embers of the EU versus NA dumpster fire, the winter split had some cross-regional spice. So all eyes were on Rettles as North America entered the first of 3 $100,000 regionals. Onwards SSG marched, wiping out team after team, showing BDS over in Europe how it was done.
But Gimmicks says go! They've taken down Space Station in the upper bracket!
Well, it took a trip to the lower bracket, but SSG did indeed emerge victorious.
Rettles, I would turn your notifications off for the day on Twitter. I got a feeling you have a few coming your way.
Don't worry, they'd be back. But as if cursed by Twitter's dark magic, the tournament itself would soon become chaos overall.
Last time we saw Reynolds tweet, he hasn't won an upper bracket game since, so Twitter is the real winner here.
With the mid-table team stepping up, only one of the big 4 would reach Championship Sunday undefeated.
Really, it all falls on Atomic to hit passes like that.
Slow down in front of the goal. Turbo here, turbo there.
This was gone. Necto's in. Back to William Blaze. Let's go. He's done it. Free flips back into it to set up the opportunity.
And now Turbo will take over. Off the ceiling. His shot dabbles it through.
Mist was a little too close to the midfield line as that's an open net and Turbo banks it off the ceiling.
But things would soon get back to normal, at least until the Pittsburgh Knights rocked up.
This is the best that PK have looked all series long. This passage of play has been friendly to them. There's another shot on net.
Now going to be off the backboard. Chicago. He could get it. ZBS can. And the Pittsburgh Knight eliminate G2.
NRG would finally put the exhausted Knights to the sword, then ease past Rogue, who was still in transition after replacing Kronovi for Taroka.
Somehow, 2 of the old guard had reached the grand finals.
Eric G and Squishy, a little bit of confusion here. Squishy tries to slow it down. Turbo pulls it out to miss. Just sends it to the upper 90 and ties the game with 7 seconds. No way!
There it is.
Comes Turbo on the infield pass and puts it through. Envy will take it.
It had been a topsy-turvy tournament in which only Team Envy had exhibited any real consistency. But tougher challenges would surely await.
Hello and welcome to the Rocket League Championship Series. You're about to watch North American Regional number 2 of the Winter Split.
Regional 2 was a battle of 2 conflicting narratives, the Redemption Arc versus the Victory Lap.
Representing the latter, unstoppable Envy, who took their Regional 1 momentum and doubled the heck down. En route to, spoilers, the winners' regional finals, they buried Down to Earth.
Mist taking the path of Turbo and it floats right in.
Smashed the ectoplasm out of Ghost.
Mist has control and he's found Atomic. It's as easy as that.
And snuck past the ever-improving Rogue.
Surely not another one. Yes, another one!
To set up a winners' finals rematch with NRG. Although Mist and the lads were reigning champs, the absolute oracles in Twitch chat foretold only one outcome.
Looking strong for me.
Wow. This is not even close.
I think they just don't like that a European is the best player in the North American region.
Keep the Wolves at bay, and it's a hard ask as Atomic goes up, this goes down, and the shot goes in. Waiting downfield, the shot's on target. Oh, what is being followed up? And Atomic does!
As well as providing reason number 637 to never trust Twitch chat, Atomic and teammates had reached yet another grand finals in the winners bracket. So who'd step up to stop him? It's time for the Redemption Arc.
You're about to watch North American Regional number 2 of the Winter Split.
With a match 1 loss to Alpine eSports, the Space Station Gaming banter era remained in full swing. The lower bracket was a slog. The grand finals was now 4 best-of-5s and 3 best-of-7s away.
So they tuned out the criticism and got to work.
They pick up every single hit. They don't stop. It's relentless. Space Station, the double tap from Arsenal!
Typical Hein, over 2, can he flip air dribble? Oh my goodness!
Oh no, they get it!
These final life heroics had dragged SSG to Championship Sunday. Their reward? G2.
Good clear again from Typical.
Oh,
You're a
no.
G2 fan. This is a horrid thing to say. Whether they've made mistakes or that's an infield pass, and that's lethal. Rattles with a rocket.
SSG had been mocked, they'd been ridiculed, but now no one was laughing.
Space Station?
Might have it.
Double?
You might have it.
Oh, Space Station! Great Space Station defense, and it kicks with an arsenal.
Wow.
The ball's made of lead!
Typical. The 50s.
Oh my goodness.
They are the kings of the 50s.
Press forward and test this NRG defense with bumps.
The two narratives were about to collide. Space Station Gaming's redemption arc versus Team Envy's lap of honor.
Our Arsenal passing that ball is actually... Back past the miss to the goal! And it's gonna go in. It's there! No! Blocked by Arsenal! 2 seconds left! They reset the bracket. We go for round 2. They've burned too much time. Envy keeps it alive. Missile pull on it for the road. How about it?
North America now had its first same split 2-time regional winners. Envy, led by the magnificent Mist, had completed their victory lap. With Turbo Pulsar and his Turbo pals locked in as Christmas #1, a well-earned festive break was on the way. The holidays came and went, and even after the last mince pie was ravenously devoured, Santa had one more present for us via his mates at Psyonix headquarters.
They announced that Regional 3 would tie in with X Games, meaning there was even more to play for than the $100,000 prize pool. The Big Four didn't need no second invite, with Space Station, NRG, and Envy on that 2 regional win streak, all reaching the winners' semis without breaking a sweat.
But by their own high standards, G2 had struggled since RLCS X, never even making a grand finals. A Game 5 win versus a United wouldn't turn any heads, but now they were 2 games up against Rogue, who were gunning for their place in the Big Four. This was G2's chance to reaffirm their status.
First killer. He's being He's being the goal scorer that Rogue needed.
They're just getting undone now. First killer shot.
G2 eSports. Reverse swept.
The G2 inquest could come later. Now was the time to celebrate a reconstructed Rogue roster that was stylish and scary. What they lacked in experience, they made up for in bravery.
I think that one was going to be going right back in with the follow. Of course he has it. It's first killer.
Turbo can turn on this, but what a win by first killer, who may have just given Rogue the series.
With a successive reverse sweep and a Game 7 win against teams in the Big Four, Rogue had come of age.
The winners' final was even better. With both teams at the absolute peak of their powers, we present to you a quickfire compilation of every gorgeous goal from that stunner of a series.
Our first RLCS X Games grand finalists were Rogue. The lower bracket scrap was a Big Four bonanza. SSG and Envy did the job against Jamal Jabari and the Peeps, then tore chunks out of each other as the recently revered Rogue watched on from the finals.
What even is a Jabari?
Typical, taking it himself. He goes the distance, and Space Station have the lead.
Go ahead, pass it up to yourself and put it right underneath that crossbar.
Space Station Gaming have swept Envy out of the tournament.
Wishy will sail it down. Justin with the tip.
Oh, there it is. It's in. Top shelf.
Now double pat. Oh, Garrett. Unimaginable angles. Garrett G will make it work.
What? He does it again.
The final day of the RLCS X Games had already delivered, but Twitch Chat being Twitch Chat, they didn't really back the grand finals to be all that good.
82% of you guys are thinking, wow, it's going to NRG.
Thankfully, as ever, Twitch Chat was wrong.
Justin's looking for it and sends it in! Oh my goodness! We're going to the bracket reset. NRG with all the momentum. Binds turn throw on the wall. Back down to first kill with a full tank. Saves it on target!
For the second grand finals in a row, a team had forced a bracket reset in Game 7, then been swept back in their place.
As for new champions Rogue, the organisation had finally won their first top-tier tournament after joining Rocket League in 2017. With a changing of the guard now seeming inevitable, the teams had 1 month until the winter major.
No, seriously, what is a Jabari?
No one knows what a Jabari is, and in the major it wouldn't matter because they didn't qualify.
Instead, the 12 top points earners came together for one more winter jaunt, 100,000 more bucks on offer, and double circuit points. Rogue's regional results provided not just a seat at the Big Four table, but also a shortcut to the winners' quarters. With Rocket League being Rocket League, their first match against the Peeps would totally follow the script.
AJ's attempt. Just gonna look look to take it the whole way. First killer gets nutmegged.
Punishing Rogue's overextension.
Oh, it's happened again. There's First Killer by himself.
First Killer just said, guys, I need a friend back here. Oh, Gyro!
At least G2 respected the form book, setting up a Rogue rematch in the first round of the lower bracket.
So turn again with another cut. He'll get Divo from Rizzo. The first killer, oh my goodness!
The lower bracket Rogue Wonder Run had officially begun.
Like I asked for, but the drop down pass. Air dribble. Oh no! Taroko on the goal line.
Just allow a little bit more pressure to come over from Space Station. Now a demo. First Killer's got his chance, and he is never gonna miss it.
First Killer looking for a second touch. Back post. Oh, First Killer.
While Rogue regained momentum in the lowers, the upper bracket was taking shape. The winners' finals, as was tradition, would be NRG versus Envy.
Also tradition was Twitch chat forgetting that Envy are actually quite good.
I don't know that many players that you could say have attempted 2 or 3. Oh, that's a big miss.
Oh.
No, wait, oh my gosh. Hold on a second. He got the smallest touch on it.
He did not touch that ball.
NRG to move downfield and slice open your defense. Another shot going in for Justin. It's only down by 1 goal. It might be 2 here. Justin throwing a couple fakes, slow it down. He gets the second touch.
It's time to get into our next match, though, over in the Ford Skybox is Team Envy versus Rogue.
Now First Killer straight towards net. Missed. Will get back.
No way.
Taroko!
He pre-jumped this to dunk it into the net.
The composer's there, but First Killer going for the dish.
For the second event in a row, Rogue had liquefied the Envy threat in a best-of-7 en route to the grand finals.
They've swept through the day versus the very best in North America. The only team left is NRG.
Justin pulls Scary G in the air and he scores it. What? How does this even work? He comes off the corner, up the ceiling, and catches First Killer's poor touch. NRG again having to come up with a nutty save, and look at him not miss this one.
They take the first series. We go for round 2. Let's go to the bracket reset.
Taroko, what a shot here.
Butts it. Oh, you never miss it. Touted by some as the best player in the world right now. Can he step up in the moment when Rogue needs it? Justin on the backboard for Garrett to drop it down and through!
NRG had flipped the Regional 3 Grand Finals on its head to scoop the $36,000 top prize and leapfrog Envy in the overall points leaderboard. But would they stay there? Would Rogue's recent reign blossom into genuine Big 4 consistency? And would the teams breathing down the necks of those at the bottom of the top 6 be able to force their way in?
Find out in the RLCS X North American Spring Split.